Come on, let's go. Hey, lay down, baby. So about 2 years ago, we bought a new soft top for our CJ, the one also known as the Rowdy Girl. And when we did, we made an installation video putting it together. So since then, we've gotten a few questions about it, just little things. And I thought it'd be a good time to do a follow-up video on how it's been for us, how it's held up for us, and also try to answer those questions. By the way, this is the new shop inspector, also known as Lily. So just a quick recap, I've had this Jeep for about 27, 28 years. And when I bought it, it came with the hardtop and the stock soft top, which the stock soft top has all the little buttons along here. And I wanted those gone. So one of the first things I did when I did start working on it was fill those in, and I knew at some point I would get a different type of soft top for it. The Jeep had sat around for a long time. Then finally it was about 3-4 years ago, I got it running to where we could go out and enjoy it. Then I bought this new Bestop top for it. So the Bestop just had the name brand, a lot of people recommended it and stuff, is why I chose it. So it was real easy to install. Like I said, we have an installation video if you want to check that out. But now let's talk about how it's held up for us. So I'm going to start on the back, talk about the back of the Jeep, the top. One thing about this one is it's not a daily driver. This Jeep is not a daily driver, so I hardly ever have this back window down. And one thing I like about it is you can roll it up, snap it up like this. But one thing that is, I'm not going to say negative, a little bit of pain in the butt, is if you want to take this window all the way out, there's 3 different zippers. And this one going across the top, because this is so tight, becomes a little bit of a pain in the butt. Like I said, it's not that big a deal. It's just a little bit of a hassle if you want to take this window completely out. But 99% of the time, I just leave it rolled up like that, and I'm just fine. So I'm going to pull this off here just so you can see this. Let me move the camera. So it came, when we bought the top, it came with all this hardware to install it. It's held up really good. Not had any issues with it getting loose or the top coming loose out of there. Holds the top end really tight for us. There's been times when we've had all the windows out but left the top on just for shade and not had any issues with this coming out with the wind from going down the road or anything like that. The windows pop out real easy. Tucks in really nice and tight. The doors, let's talk about the doors. The doors are really nice. They're half doors. We hardly ever have the bottom half only in. It's either all the door or none of the door. Seal up really tight for us. Full disclosure, we hardly ever have it out in the rain, but we've taken it up to Michigan twice, and both times up there it rained. Never had any issues with leaking and things like that around here. Yeah, so they've held up really well. So one of the questions we've got about this is the door jamb itself. So when I installed it, let's start here. When I installed it, one of the things I had to do was kind of adjust this top half by bending it to pull it in tighter up against the top to make the seal, to get that seal to fit in really good, and again to keep the moisture out if we got in the rain. But also right here, let me bring the camera down, show you how we did this. This is one of the questions, is how did we get this? Because this was kind of a pain to get the door to close and stay closed and pull in tight. You have to install this piece, right? One of the difficulties I had was getting this adjusted right so the door would pull in tight, but if I used the stock holes, it would be in too far and it wouldn't lock. So I had to move it out and drill a hole. Well then, luckily I had this little piece as a shim. It's only on the top The bottom is actually up against the body. I don't know if you can see it in that angle or not, but it's up against the body. So it's not the prettiest looking thing, but at the time, I think that was the first time we were going to Michigan, and I just wanted to get the doors on and so we could go. So the interesting thing is if we walk around here to the other side and look at this side, I still had to move it out. It's a little cleaner looking. I still had to move it out, but I didn't need that shim. So I don't know what the difference is there. But both of the doors are holding really tight. Like I said, we can go 60, 70 miles an hour down the road, whatever the Jeep will do. Actually, the Jeep won't even go 70, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. But we can go flying down the highway at a decent speed, as fast as the riding girl will go that day, and not have any issues at all. So, and you can see, it pulls it up nice. It's hard for any moisture to get in there. I'm not going to say we never got any moisture in there, but very rarely. And again, we're not in the rain that much anyways. One of the other questions I received from the original video is, I never took a photo or a video of it with the top down. I don't know why I didn't even think about doing that back then. I thought it was a really good point. I guess I'm going to do that now, but I don't know why I didn't do it back then. And quite honestly, we've never really put the top down. We use this as shade. We might take the windows or the doors off. So taking the top off, pretty easy. Pop the doors out. Okay. Quite honestly, I'm not even sure what to do next because we've never taken this out. I guess the next thing would be to take the windows out. So these are like the back windows. We have the two zippers, one here and one here. There we go. Next we got this Velcro over here. I'm going to loosen that up. And then snaps, I think. If I remember it. Comes loose. Pulls off. Let me get this is going to drop down. Since we're just doing this in the garage, I'm not going to worry about folding it up all nice and pretty, right? But basically it folds over, these pop out of the holes that we're holding them and slides down. Next, we got these little things. Basically just pull out, lift that up. Not sure how this is going to go when it comes down. I guess it's going to go like that. You can tell that I've never done this before. So this has been kind of interesting. I'm glad I got the question to do it. Pull that little guy out. Pull that back. You get the okay, so there it is. That's with the top down totally. Let me get out of the way, take a little look at it. It could be cleaned up a little better, rolled up better over there with the top, but I thought for demonstrating in the shop, it'll get the job done. I'm actually going to put the top back up as soon as we stop recording. And it's still a mess from when we went to Michigan this summer. I had planned on doing a bunch of work on it, but the Cherokee being wrecked kind of put a monkey wrench in all that. So anyways, we're very happy with the top. Like I said, the only time we've been in the rain is when we went up to Michigan last summer and this summer, 2 summers ago, whatever. However that works, this summer, that summer, whatever summer. It rained on us both times, but we never had any issues with it. So I actually brought it through the car wash with the top off. I forgot about that till just now, yeah. I brought it through the car wash and I think there was a couple little drips and stuff like that here and there, but nothing that you wouldn't expect with a top like that in a car wash beating down on you. So yeah, I guess that was a good test. I'm glad I remembered that. Very happy with it. We're not in any way sponsored by Bestop. We just, they have a great reputation. So that's why I went with them and I'm glad I did. So hopefully this answered some of the questions that were out there about this, and hopefully, well, I guess if you do have any more questions, just let me know. Put something in the comments, shoot me an email, whatever. But if you like this one, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Boom!
Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be. Without you, baby, want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be. Without you, baby, want you all night long, want you all night long, want you all night, 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 want you all night. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be. Without you, baby, want you all night long, want you all night long. Baby, now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be. Without you, baby, want you all night long, want you all night long.